For most of human history, eating was connected to rhythm. People ate with seasons, with families, with work, with hunger, with preparation, with time. Food was not always easy to access. Meals took effort. Eating was often part of community, routine, and daily life. But modern life has changed the way we eat. Today, food is everywhere. On screens, in advertisements, in stores, at desks, in cars, in delivery apps, in packages designed to be opened quickly and eaten without thinking. We can eat while working, eat while scrolling, eat while driving, eat while watching, eat while barely tasting. And slowly, eating becomes less connected to hunger and more connected to speed, stress, convenience, and distraction. This is the focus of today's episode: how modern life changed the way we eat. In the previous episode, we explored why cravings feel so powerful. We looked at reward, habit, stress, environment, and the brain's search for relief. But cravings do not happen in isolation. They happen inside a modern world that constantly encourages us to eat quickly, easily, and often. One of the biggest changes is convenience. Convenience is not bad. It helps busy people. It saves time. It makes food available when life is demanding. But convenience also changes our relationship with food. When food becomes effortless, eating can become automatic. A snack is within reach. A meal arrives with a few taps. A drink is available at every corner. A packaged food is easier than cooking. The less effort eating requires, the easier it becomes to eat without intention. And when eating loses intention, people may stop asking, "Am I hungry? Do I need this? Will this nourish me? Or am I simply responding to availability?" Modern life makes availability constant. And constant availability can make appetite louder than awareness. Another major change is speed. Many people eat quickly because life feels rushed. Breakfast is rushed. Lunch is squeezed between tasks. Dinner happens while multitasking. Snacks happen while moving from one responsibility to another. But the body was not designed to be ignored while eating. It needs time to register fullness. It needs attention to notice satisfaction. It needs calm to digest well. When we eat too quickly, we may consume more than we realize, not because we are greedy, but because the body has not had time to speak. Fast eating disconnects us from feedback. We finish the food before the body can say, "That is enough." This is one reason mindful eating matters, not as a trend, but as a way to return attention to the body. Slowing down helps us taste, notice, breathe, recognize fullness, and remember that eating is not only a task to complete, it is an experience to inhabit. Another change is distracted eating. This may be one of the most powerful features of modern eating. People eat while watching videos, while checking messages, while scrolling social media, while working, while reading news, while thinking about everything except the food in front of them. The problem is not that every meal must be silent and perfect. The problem is that distraction can make eating unconscious. When attention is on the screen, the body becomes background noise. We may not notice how much we ate. We may not notice whether we enjoyed it. We may not notice when we are full. We may keep eating because the show continues, the phone continues, or the task continues. The food becomes part of the background. And when food becomes background, satisfaction often decreases. A person may finish eating and still feel unsatisfied because they were never truly present. The mouth ate, but the mind was somewhere else. This is why distracted eating can lead to more cravings. The body received food, but the experience did not feel complete. Another major change is the rise of highly processed foods. Modern food systems have created products that are convenient, affordable, shelf-stable, and intensely flavorful. Again, this is not about moral judgment. Not every processed food is automatically bad. But many modern snack foods are designed to be easy to eat, easy to crave, and easy to repeat. They combine salt, sugar, fat, texture, and flavor in ways that strongly appeal to the brain. They are often packaged in portions that encourage more eating than people realize. They are available everywhere, and they require almost no preparation. This matters because the brain responds strongly to reward. When food is intensely rewarding and constantly available, moderation becomes harder. That does not mean people are powerless, but it does mean the environment matters. Many people blame themselves for struggling with food while ignoring the fact that modern food is designed to be tempting. Self-control is harder in an environment built for impulse. This is the natural midpoint. Modern eating is not only a personal habit, it is shaped by a modern environment. Speed shapes it. Stress shapes it. Screens shape it. Advertising shapes it. Convenience shapes it. Food design shapes it. Work schedules shape it. Family routines shape it. This is why changing our eating patterns is not only about telling ourselves to do better. We must also look at the conditions around us. If the environment constantly pushes us toward distracted, fast, impulsive eating, then awareness must become intentional. Another major influence is advertising. Food advertising does not only sell food, it sells emotion, it sells reward, comfort, happiness, celebration, belonging, indulgence, escape. A food is rarely presented as just a product. It is presented as a feeling, a break from stress, a moment of pleasure, a way to treat yourself, a way to connect, a way to make life easier. This is powerful because people do not only buy food with logic, they respond to emotion. A person may see an advertisement and suddenly want something they were not thinking about moments before. The craving did not come from the body. It came from a cue, a suggestion, an emotional image. Modern life is full of these cues, and the more cues we receive, the more often desire is activated. Another modern change is the loss of shared meals. In many homes, people eat at different times, different schedules, different rooms, different screens, different routines. Life is busy, and this is understandable. But when shared meals disappear, food loses some of its social meaning. Eating becomes isolated, rushed, functional, or distracted. A shared meal does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be formal, but eating with others can slow us down. It can create connection. It can remind us that food is not only consumption, it is also relationship, with people, with culture, with memory, with the body. Modern life often separates food from these deeper meanings. So how do we begin to eat more consciously in a world that encourages unconscious eating? First, create small pauses. Before eating, ask, am I hungry? Am I stressed? Am I distracted? Am I eating because I need nourishment or because the food is simply available? Second, reduce some cues. This may mean keeping certain foods out of immediate reach, eating away from the work desk, turning off the screen for part of a meal, planning simple meals ahead, or creating a calmer eating space. Third, slow down when possible. Even a small reduction in speed matters. Take a breath. Notice the first few bites. Taste the food. Give the body time to respond. Fourth, reconnect food with purpose. Food is not only something to grab, it is something that supports the body, the mind, energy, mood, and daily life. When food becomes intentional again, eating becomes less automatic. This is not about perfection. Modern life is busy. People will still eat quickly sometimes. They will still use convenience. They will still snack. They will still eat while watching something occasionally. The goal is not to create a rigid lifestyle. The goal is to bring awareness back where modern life has removed it. Because the more unconscious eating becomes, the more power the environment has over us. But the more conscious we become, the more choice we recover. So as we close this episode, remember this. Modern life has changed the way we eat by making food faster, easier, more distracting, more available, and more emotionally marketed than ever. This does not mean we should feel guilty. It means we should wake up. Wake up to the cues. Wake up to the speed. Wake up to the habits. Wake up to the way screens, stress, and convenience shape our choices. A healthier relationship with food does not require escaping modern life. It requires living inside modern life with more awareness. In the next and final episode, we will explore how to build a healthier relationship with food, not through punishment, fear, or extreme rules, but through awareness, balance, self-compassion, and conscious daily choices. If this video gave you something to reflect on, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And before you leave, ask yourself this. Is the way I eat shaped by my body's needs or by the speed and distractions around me?